All right, so the Tesla shareholder meeting actually just went past, and just to give you guys like a quick fire summary. So first of all, we have to talk about how Tesla have produced their 3 million car. So congratulations to Tesla. Secondly, we have to talk about how Model Y would be the highest selling vehicle in terms of revenue in this year, which is kind of shocking to me because I was expecting the Model 3 to really outsell Model Y. But I guess in the NA and China side of things, people do like the Model Y a lot more. Right. Next up, we also have a possible new gigafactory this year. I'm expecting the new gigafactory to most likely to be in the NA region, so most likely maybe Canada region, simply because Giga Fremont was actually one of the most profitable factory this year. So pretty good on that. Next up, we have 40 million miles driven on the FSD beta, and we are expecting to look at ending the year with over 100 million miles on the FSD beta, which is humongous. Because let's be honest, we are expecting Tesla to not just be an automobile company. We're expecting Tesla to also be a tech company, to be a mapping company, to be a data company. And Tesla is definitely doing that with the FSD beta. And of course, alongside the FSD beta, we also have a wide deployment of FSD without safety score in North America. And that's going to be huge as well, because there's a lot of people in North America, I'm assuming, that really wants to go through with the FSD beta, but they're unable to get their safety score, be it no matter how safe they actually drive, or they actually not really a safe driver. But I do think the FSD is going to really change the entire automobile industry as a whole, because you don't really have to worry about people's safety score, because at the end of the day, we just want the FSD to work out, and that's going to be the safest method of driving. All right, next up, we also have acquisition of interesting company to be expected, but of course, focusing on organic growth. I do think that that's going to be interesting for Elon or for Tesla, because I'm thinking, what kind of company would Elon want to really acquire? I was thinking it could be a battery company, but at the same time, I think the 4680s are really doing really well. It could be a chips company, but I think at the end of the day, Tesla already manufacture their own chips. So so from a bigger scale of things, I do think that there's a possibility that Elon don't even want to acquire any of these so-called old-fashioned industry sort of companies. But on the other hand, I do think that maybe there is a good chance that Elon Musk might want to acquire a payment or a financing company. Okay, so it could be a layaway model such as your Affirm. It could also be your PayPal sort of thing, where he wants to get back into PayPal again. I'm not sure how would that actually go. I'm sure that Elon Musk definitely already have his own people to settle for the financing side of things. But I'm pretty sure that Tesla is only missing one leg, which is under the financing side. So they just need to get like a banking license sort of company. I do think that an acquisition for that would definitely work out for Tesla a lot more as compared to all the other different manufacturing side of things, because I don't think Tesla or Elon actually needs to get all those different companies. And of course, if you actually look at the history of what, especially with the recent history of what Elon Musk actually did with the acquisition of Twitter, I don't think that was a very standard procedure of how you acquire a company, or it's not really a normal company for people to really want to acquire either. Okay, acquiring Twitter doesn't really help to bring forward the entire brand, be it for Tesla or for Elon Musk himself. But it just felt like a unorthodox acquisition, and I think that is most likely what Elon Musk would most likely go towards. All right, next up, we also have a Cybertruck specs and pricing changes due to inflation. And of course, because with how Cybertruck has already been delayed for about 2 years, of course, in 2020 due to the Rona, and then afterwards, during 2021, we have a lot of shutdowns in Beijing and Shanghai. And of course, that kind of just brought the Cybertruck production more delays and such. So of course, right now, we're expecting the Cybertruck to be out next year. And yeah, I'm expecting prices to definitely change due to inflation, but I'm not sure how would the specs actually change. I'm not sure if they're going to be changing depending on the frame of the vehicle itself, or are they going to be changing the batteries of it and such. So definitely something for us to actually look into. And finally, the last but not least, we have to talk about the Tesla 3-for-1 split. Okay, but before I talk about that, I need to plug this in first, because I am collaborating with Webull. And of course, if you're in Singapore, Webull is currently running a new promotion for the National Day. Okay, all you have to do is just deposit $1,965 into your account. And of course, you have to sign up with the link down below in my description box. use my link, just deposit $1,965. Okay, you just keep the amount on the inside, and you just execute up to 6 trades. It could be your stocks, could be your ETF, could be your options. Remember, all for $0 commission fee. Okay, and you will then receive an assured 100 USD worth of Google shares, and this is all fractional shares. And of course, that's one of the main point of why people should use Webull as well, because Webull in Singapore actually introduces fractional trading to our traditional trading platforms, and I think that is very, very interesting for people, especially if you are someone who want to get into Tesla and you do not want to buy a $900 Tesla share. You can just spend $300 if you don't want to wait for the split, that is. Anyway, let's talk about the split now. Okay, so the 3-for-1 split for Tesla. Again, like I said before, I don't think that there's going to be much of a difference in terms of the company itself. I do think that the 3-for-1 split actually came at a very, very nice time. Okay, this 3-for-1 split is great simply because right now the market is starting to have a little bit of a recovery, especially if you look at Tesla. Tesla, just about like a month ago, Tesla was about $700 or so. Right now it's about $900. Okay, we are clearly seeing a huge recovery. And of course, this huge recovery is not coming from the fact that they're announcing a split either, because this split was actually announced quite some time ago. If anything, after the announcement of the split, Tesla shares actually went down. Okay, so it's pretty cool to actually see that Tesla shares are actually starting to recover a little bit. So I'm pretty sure that's one of the huge contributing factor of why all the investors actually voted for this 3-to-1 split to actually go up. So that's a very, very good thing. Okay, so of course, let's talk about the benefits for the 3-to-1 split. Similar, I think I've already explained this in a lot of different splits video. It just means that it will be a cheaper entry price for a lot of people. Of course, they also want the existing holders to actually be able to liquidate their Tesla shares if they wish to do so. And of course, if you only have like 2 shares, you might be forced to only liquidate 1, but you still want to stay in Tesla. But after the split, you might be able to liquidate like 5 shares instead of liquidating all of them. Something of that nature. Okay, and of course the second benefit for Tesla, of course, is for all those people who are playing options. Okay, because options would now become a lot cheaper and a lot more viable for people to actually buy and sell, especially for Tesla. Okay, a lot of people, especially the huge bulls on Tesla shares itself, they love to buy and sell options on Tesla because it's a money-making machine on its own. Okay, so of course, you can do options with Tesla a lot easier after the split. And of course, what better platform to do options on than Webull in my description box down below. So remember, just download using the link in my description box below. Just sign up for an account. Okay, it's basically free money. That's all for the Tesla shareholder meeting. And yeah, and that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, if you enjoyed this sort of video and the content and the information that I actually give to you guys, please drop me a like and also hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. And of course, just come back for more. I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys.